So if you guys recall, about 3 days ago, I covered a video about this 600-pound, devious, horrible woman. I'm talking all she ever did in her life was sit on the couch and abuse children. I'm talking she had like 6 foster kids or something like that, and all of them were starving. Things were terrible. But now we move forward. I can kind of understand, well, I don't understand it, but I can kind of see why you become evil because those aren't your kids, right? You're there for a check. Point blank, period. That's the way the system is. You make money off of children. That's just how it is, right? We upgrade now today to a new story to where this is a mom and a father to their actual kids. And I'm telling you, you thought the 600-pound woman was bad. This goes to prove that depravity and evil comes in all different shapes and sizes because we have basically the same situation, but on steroids happening at this household. I'm talking shit is smeared across the house. Kids aren't eating, and the parents can't figure out what the problem is. I'm talking irritated, angry. So let's go ahead and check this video out because this shit was outrageous to me. I was watching it for a minute and I was like, what? Like, you know, like, man, listen, people are living wild out here. But without further ado, let's go ahead and roll this clip. You'll be pretty shocked. Let's do it.
You see how it's kind of like hard to see through? It's kind of like got stuff smeared on it.
They're just in there by themselves, which is probably why they're smearing poop on the wall. And this kind of situation is absolutely astronomically unacceptable.
No!
Now, what in the emo gamer fuck is going on right here? You know what I'm saying? She's got on a Stitch shirt. She's got on the 70s teacher glasses, and she has her kids running around like rabid dogs. What is going on? I bet you she plays Overwatch too. I bet you she's a gamer. You know what I'm saying? And let's keep it real. You know, she's not fat or nothing, but she eats. She eats. And she cleans herself. There's no shit smeared on her, but let's continue.
Unacceptable.
No!
The following report is based on official police records, and most of the footage has never been seen before until now. Please note that all persons charged with a crime are presumed innocent unless and until proven guilty in a court of law. When officers with the Oklahoma City Police Department show up at this door on September 12, 2024, they have no idea what horrors they will encounter inside. The man they're talking to is 24-year-old Dakota Dodd, and he's now learning that the cops are here to check on his stepchildren. His first move is to grab some shorts and call his wife, who is none too happy about the news.
And let's just...
Apparently, we have a wellness check.
Jesus Christ, look at that house, bro. And let's just keep it real. When I answer the door like this, like, hey, how you doing? Yeah, what do you want? Whenever I answer the door like that, because I've done it before, it's because I've been smoking weed in the building, okay? And I'm not supposed to. I'm hiding something. I mean, come on. I know I look guilty. They know I look guilty, but I'm still going to do it. The second somebody answers the door like this, hey, how may I help you? What do you need? Yeah, you probably should get up in there. Look at that house. It looks abandoned. True story. I'm gonna have a nice little conversation early in the video. True story. I grew up in the small retired neighborhood called Gardenia Village in Belize. It's a village, right? But there's nice little houses around. It's a lot of open land, but there's some abandoned houses in the neighborhood that the kids used to just sneak into. We would shoot the little bats and stuff. We would be kids in the abandoned houses, right? This looks like my childhood abandoned house on the block. I'm not bullshitting. Shit, this brought back memories. I forgot that memory was even up there. Anyways, let's get going. It's 1 minute into the video. Let's continue. Lord have mercy.
So your kids are upstairs, you said?
They're upstairs. We've been trying to paint the rooms because they keep smearing crap on the walls.
Door. We need to go. There's a what? Cop at the door. I don't know if that's apparently getting her door shut.
Bro,
Okay.
look at this house, bro. We're trying to repaint because they keep smearing crap on the walls. But yeah, it's because they're stressing the fuck out. I'd probably start smearing shit on the glass too if I was stressing out in this environment. Anyways.
So we're just here to make sure the kids are okay.
Yeah, they're perfectly okay. I can go get them down.
Can I come with you?
Yeah.
What's kid?
Oh my
That's not what we were hurt. But we've been trying to get, keep the room safe. Hey, boys, come on.
Hi, guys. What are you doing? Come downstairs for me, okay?
Yeah, we're gonna give them a show. But they keep smearing on the walls.
So,
We've been trying to keep painting it and painting them.
okay.
2 boys, 3 and 4 respectively, emerged from this foreboding room without a stitch of clothing. The
Oh,
officer
they're
notes in her
naked.
report that both kids are extremely dirty and covered in feces.
They're just in there by themselves, which is probably why they're
Yeah, we have
smearing poop on the wall.
You know what stress is? When stress happens, you start doing weird shit, especially young kids, young animals. You know what dogs do when they're stressing out? Little babies, they start tearing things up. They tear your shoes up, they tear your blanket, they tear up the whole house. You know why? Because they're stressing. This is almost like a primal instinct response to when something is wrong. You start to fuck shit up. That's just how it is, okay? The kids came out there with no clothes. He opens the door like, "Hey guys." You know you're in trouble when you open the door to your naked, shit-covered children and you say, "Hey guys, how you doing?" You don't know how they doing? They're 3 and 4. You don't know what, you have to go and check on them like they're the homies. How's things been? No, bro. Some people do not, some people need their tubes tied off. They need to get the ball connection and snip it. Man and female, snip it and tie it. That's what needs to happen to a lot of people out here. I promise.
We have a camera right there.
Uh-huh.
We're always checking up on them.
Okay.
We'll make sure they eat 3 soy meals a day.
Yeah.
As Dakota's wife, Aubriana, panics on the phone downstairs, the officer delivers the understatement of the morning.
You guys kind of in over your head, maybe?
I mean, I work at nights.
Okay.
The wife is taking care of the boys, making sure.
Where's she at?
She's currently getting her glasses.
Okay. Well, come on back downstairs for me.
I'd be scared of needles. I'd be looking around like I'm on the street. You know when you're on the street, you look around for sharp objects and needles, anything that's going to poke me or stick me, bud? You know? I'd be walking through this house looking for shit that might poke me or stick me. Fuck this. Oh boy is walking through this house barefooted.
So,
Yeah, it's poop.
Oh my God. Holy bro, look at that. They have a blanket and pissy, shitty toys, bro. YouTube doesn't allow certain bodily fluids on the website. That's why everything's blurred, bro. There is nothing but filth in this room. Listen, I haven't even seen a dog in worse conditions than this. Imagine your 2 kids. I hope it's drugs. I hope they're on drugs, because if they're sober, then that means they're just evil.
We've been trying to use a road doctor because they keep trying to get them potty trained.
He said they're trying to get them potty trained like there's some fucking dogs that they haven't figured out yet. Yeah, you know, we've been trying to get them potty trained, but who knows? They just keep shitting in their hands. I told y'all, man, capital punishment. People think that, the murderers need capital punishment. No. Hold on. There's other people too. There's other people too that can sign up for that list.
How long have they been in that room?
So they were supposed to be taking a nap.
Where are they supposed to be napping at? They're not a bed in here.
They reported hard yesterday. The autistic one likes to tear apart their beds. Mm-hmm. And so we had to throw them both out. Mm-hmm. My brother just sent me money. I'm actually going to be, once my wife gets home, buy some beds.
In her report, the officer notes that the door frame to the room is torn up from the inside, suggesting that the boys had possibly attempted to claw their way out. That detail, combined with a smell that police describe as overwhelming, may explain the look on her face when she returns downstairs.
Yeah, this one they keep tearing up the mattresses.
Uh-huh. Can a lieutenant start this way, please?
Oh, she's attractive. Yeah, it's fucked up. It's fucked up in there. I ain't gonna lie to you. That shit, yeah, that's the face of someone who was not expecting this. Listen, how are you, he said he works at night, right? How are you napping in that shit fest? I don't know, maybe I have OCD or maybe I just can't really handle, if there's like a smudge on the wall, I'm stressing about that shit for like a whole day. I'm trying to figure out how to clean that shit without taking the paint off. How can I patch the paint if some of the paint gets stripped? When can I don't know, maybe that's just me. Maybe my parents just raised me clean. This shit is insane. I would absolutely lose my mind. Why do you think they're tearing the bed up? Because they're losing their minds. Quite literally.
Do we have some pants or something we can put on them?
Yeah, I got it.
You have a...
Let me go get my glasses. I can't really see.
As the officers try to come to terms with what they're seeing, Dakota struggles to find the children's clothing before finally asking his wife for help.
Hey, baby, where's the kids' clothes?
You home in a few.
That's not the answer I need.
It takes Dakota 4 solid minutes to find clothing that the police would later describe as very large for the children. But as he dresses the kids, his wife doesn't seem to approve.
What's going on?
I'm dressed.
Why?
I just told you why.
Because they're butt naked and they need some clothes on.
Okay.
In her report, one of the officers notes that when she opened a downstairs closet, she was immediately covered in cockroaches. Another officer observes the large amount of flies in the home. It's clear at this
Bro, I
point
take my shit out and just start shooting everywhere, bro. What the fuck? Covered in cockroaches? Empty the clip in the fucking closet. Shit, is anybody hit? Bro. You thought Shonda Vander Ark was bad. You thought the 600-pound bitch was bad. No. You thought that one woman who was stealing millions of dollars was bad. No, this shit takes a whole new direction of atrocious.
point that the officers have seen enough.
All right. How about you step outside with my partner, okay?
Do you have any weapons or anything on you?
No, just my phone.
You just turn around. Put your hands behind your back.
Come on.
I'm placing you under arrest for child.
He had the gall to say, "What? What's going on?" I would have smacked his shit, have his ears ringing. Maybe you could listen to that for a little while and figure it out. What? What's going on? You can't do this to me. Man, listen, bro. These cops got some restraint. Holy shit. But at the same time, I wouldn't even want to touch him like that because he's clearly a disgusting person. I might catch something off of him.
Endangerment neglect, sir.
What?
Yeah. Well, you're their father, right?
I'm their stepdad.
You're their stepdad. Well, you're the one that's responsible right now for their welfare and everything, right?
Yes, they were supposed to be taking a nap.
Huh?
They were supposed to be taking a nap.
They were supposed to be taking a nap?
Yes.
In a room that's covered in feces with no furniture?
I already
Okay, well, I'm not questioning you or anything like that right now. You have the right to remain silent. We'll read you your rights.
Dakota has one remaining question, but the officer has more immediate concerns.
You called on us.
Huh?
You called on me.
I'm sorry. I'm still trying to hold back the vomit in the back of my throat.
In the meantime, Dakota's wife Aubriana arrives at the house with their
Really, bro. Like, what? Yeah, I would be keeping my mouth closed. They're so professional. Shout out to police officers, because I would win. They're like, ugh. Sir, step the fuck out. I would have listened to me. I would have handcuffed them before I found the children. I would have found the children later on in a hazmat suit.
11-month-old daughter and her mother in tow. And if she was anxious over the phone, the police quickly let her know she was right to be worried.
Hello?
Hi, Mom.
This your youngest baby?
Yes.
Okay, so here's where we're at. The fact that kids live in this kind of situation is absolutely
Step right outside.
astronomically unacceptable. So, outside.
I close the door so the cat doesn't get out.
I don't care about the cat.
Okay.
Cat's better off outside.
The cat's better.
Hold it.
They said the cat's better off outside, and I don't even think they're wrong. If I had to give my dog to that woman overnight, I would prefer my dog hang out with the homeless guy that I talk to every evening. I would prefer she hangs out with the homeless guy that I talk to on occasion, because I know he'll take care of the dog better than her. Holy fuck me. That shit is crazy, isn't it? I don't want to put nope. I'm going to hit him up. I hold my dog for a day. Don't sell her, please. I would do that before this.
Green.
Come here. Those are your babies.
I don't.
Those are your babies.
Nasty bitch.
What's gonna happen now?
Right now, DHS is on the way. Come on. Do not cry to me.
I'm not crying to you. I'm crying to my damn children.
No, don't cry
I
for your
literally couldn't even
cry
stand
for
up.
yourself. Be real and cry for yourself like you really are. Don't say you're crying for your children, because that shit's gonna make me throw up. Crying for your children, man. Listen, you know the term "put a foot in somebody's ass"? This is the prime candidate to get their. This is someone who needs a foot put in their ass. That's all I'm gonna say.
I've been telling him to clean it. I'm trying.
Mommy,
Screaming
somebody grab mommy and take her to jail too. I don't give a fuck what mom got going on. Take her too. This should take her dad too. Crying for mommy. I don't give a fuck. Take them to jail. They're guilty somehow. Mommy. Jesus Christ. You could go into that house and take a piss in the corner and nobody would tell the difference. Nobody would know that you did it.
ain't gonna do you no good right now.
As the police gather her children outside the home to examine and talk to them, Aubriana proceeds to ignore this advice.
She looks like a Aubriana. Someone who's never had a job in their life. Aubriana. Ew.
Okay, mom is out here, or grandma.
Sitting in another patrol car, her husband seems baffled by his arrest.
I just got home.
Can you at least tell me what's gonna happen? Or what? Who called it in? Something, please.
Those tears give me life, sweetie. They give me energy.
Don't touch his stuff. Don't you dare touch my son's stuff.
No! 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 My babies! No! No!
Yeah, hit your head harder. He seems like he's not even all the way there. He said you better not touch my son's stuff earlier. What the fuck stuff is there to touch? Don't touch my son's stuff. Boy, hit your head a little bit harder next time. Maybe you need to. Maybe that'll bring some of the fucking sense back to the front of your head. Because what stuff is in there?
Can I at least give him one last hug before I leave?
No, you nasty.
Don't even talk to me right now.
The officer's apparent disgust is reflected in her report, where she describes the way the carpet in the boys' room crunched as she walked, and was completely hard with dried feces and other unknown filth. It's only one of many shocking details that will emerge about this home, details that the officers share with those closest to the couple.
Can I ask you a question? You're her mom? You're her mom? Have you ever, like, how often do you go inside their apartment?
Usually about once a week or so. I don't visit very often. I work 2 jobs, so.
Do you see that window right there? You see how it's kind of like hard to see through?
Okay.
It's kind of like got stuff smeared on it. Do you know that that's human? That room is completely caked in it. Not to mention the entire house is absolutely filthy and disgusting. Just horrendous.
Be frank as fuck with her. Did you know that was human shit? I don't know why they bleeped that word out. My dog is snoring hard. Did you guys hear that? Anyway, listen. Judging by the appearance of her mother, she needed to go to jail too. She got meth on her. Okay? I stereotype. Pat her down. She got meth. Take her to jail too. This is crazy. She said once a week or so. That house doesn't take a week to get caked up like that. It takes a year to get caked up like that. Maybe 2 or 3 of them. Take mama to jail too. Grandmom needs to go to jail. Man, listen, those kids, and it's horrible and sad to say, those kids are better off in the system. Imagine AG Tactical said that. They're actually better off in the system. Would you imagine that?
But those kids were up in that room, locked in that room, taking a nap. No furniture.
They're in the middle of potty training.
Look, there is no excuse. There's no excuse for this. This is a felony crime what's occurring right now.
He was supposed to be clean along with the
Well, he wasn't.
In their respective police cars, Dakota and Aubriana express indignation and defiance.
You can't take my wife. Shit.
He's not all the way. He's not up there. Something's wrong with him too. His brains are fried. And I don't know if it's the meth or what, but allegedly. But it's something.
potty training. He needs to love me. They're fed. They're taken care of. I promise. Kill him. I told him to clean.
One officer writes that the couple's 11-month-old daughter had what appeared to be cockroach droppings in the creases of her hips and a diaper in dire need of changing. The police eventually removed the young parents from handcuffs and obtained permission to search, but Dakota's cooperation soon hits a snag.
Would you also be willing to sign a electronic search waiver for any electronics we discover along the process, cell phones, computers, things like that, tablets?
I mean, like,
Huh?
Honestly, I would avoid all of this. You know what happens when you don't give them consent? They go to a judge and they get it anyway. You know? So literally the absolute second he says he doesn't give me consent, okay, have a good day, bloop, close the fucking door. I don't want to talk to you no more. They're going to go to a judge, they're going to override that, and they're going to search it anyway. So, you know.
as in for what?
As in like cell phones, computers, security devices.
I suppose, but there's not really gonna be anything on them.
So, you do have a right to refuse. Here, I'll give you a minute to think about it while she's signing.
I thank you.
When she hears about her husband's reluctance, Aubriana has some choice words.
Okay. Dakota doesn't seem like he wants to sign the electronic search waiver.
That's because he knows he got to hide on there.
What does he got to hide?
Lying, cheating bastard. He's just a lying, cheating bastard.
Well, why are you with him?
Because I haven't had the money yet to move out.
You can always, it's free to move out.
Once again left on their own, Dakota and Aubriana criticize the way the police are treating the children.
Okay, it's not exactly free to move out. So officer, fuck you. It's not free. What am I supposed to do? Be homeless? It's not free to move out. But anyway, that's besides the point. She's calling her boyfriend a lying, cheating bastard. What about your kids who probably contracted some type of disease from the feces all over the room? You're worried about the lying, cheating bastard? Oh my God. People like this exist, guys. They're real people.
While insisting on their own innocence.
No. Why are you leaving my kid on the road? Why are you asking questions? Why the are you trying to train? What are you doing?
I've never been abused. Ever.
According to the police report, the two boys appeared to be in shock as they looked around outside, touching the grass and trees as if they didn't know what they were. The report goes on to state that both boys seemed developmentally delayed and were unable to tell the officers their names or ages. In their separate police cars, Dakota and Aubriana do not seem ready to accept responsibility.
Just stop being so nosy.
They didn't know their names or their ages. They don't know nothing. They're like aliens. Oh my God, the green stuff that tears away and it's soft. And yeah, it's called grass. Imagine the kid doesn't even know what the fuck grass really be looking like. And you know what? These people are going to get out. They're going to get out and they're going to do stuff and they're going to work at your grocery store. They might sell you insurance, you know. They might sell you a car. They're going to get out and they're going to go right back into society at some point and you're never going to know it. So hopefully you recognize these two fucking horrible people, but it just happens. And things like this wouldn't be so prevalent if there was actually an initiative put forward to stop it, but there just isn't. There is not.
They know nothing of us.
I know who the f it was. I know who the f it was. Stupid Mexican lady.
Oh, she's a racist bitch too. The stupid Mexican lady. Shit, I bet you the stupid Mexican lady got her kids cleaned in a motherfucker. I bet you her kids walk in that house and throw the fuck up. I bet you the stupid Mexican lady. Man, shit, God bless the stupid Mexican lady if she did call, because holy fuck. She should have called sooner.
Brother, you wouldn't even do that.
Oh, shut up. I just got a new message. No one gives
When the two are questioned separately, they give conflicting stories. While Aubriana says that the two boys would spend a maximum of 2 hours a day in the upstairs room, Dakota tells investigators that they're locked in the room for at least 12 hours a day and overnight to, quote, keep the kids safe due to the neighborhood.
Seems
Hours
about right.
later, the couple is reunited at the jail for processing, where they will be booked on 3 charges each of felony child neglect. Both 22-year-old Aubriana Freeman and 24-year-old Dakota Dodd pled not guilty to the charges and are currently out on bond as their case proceeds. According to the police report, the children were checked out at a local hospital and at least temporarily taken into DHS custody. In his interview with investigators, Dakota acknowledged that the kids would possibly be better off there.
No shit. It's called go down to the fire station and give the kids away. Go to the hospital and just tiptoe out that bitch and give them the fuck away. It's better than this. You know what I'm saying? That is insane. And you know, like I said, what happened? What happened? They could afford bond. They got out on bond. Her mommy, but I bet you they're still procreating and doing some nasty shit in the house right now. They got out on bond. They're gonna have some mediocre sentence that doesn't mean shit. Diddly fuck. And they're just gonna continue to live their lives. But anyway, you know, I always do these videos to try to bring some awareness. I feel like I've been on a streak lately with the horrible parents. And stay tuned, because there's a lot more shitty people out there. But until then, guys, stay inside, stay safe, feed your kids, and for God's sake, let them go outside every once in a while. You know, that should be something that's known. But until then, folks, peace.